Seeing is believing. I recently had to go into court to fight a parking ticket. I was parked in, it seems I was parked in a handicapped zone, and I didn't know it, so I was going to go in because I would never park in a handicapped zone. When I see people do that, like young people, they put grandma's little sign up on the mirror, and then they hop out of the car and they run into the grocery store. You know what, I think mean thoughts about them. So this is something I would never do, park in a handicapped zone. So there I was. I got back from a flight. I went out to the parking lot, long-term parking, and there's a ticket on my car. I figure, hey, wow, what's this about? So I take pictures because I know seeing is believing. So I set up my court date. I go into court. I'm there with some felons. I'm there with people with illegal arms. I'm there with breaking and entering people. And the judge is looking at me and says, "Father, it's a $35 ticket. I'll knock it down to $25." I said, "But I'm not guilty." And in a disgusted voice, he said, "Okay, I'll give you a hearing date." I had to come back again. It cost me more in parking and gas than it did for the ticket, but I went back because I had to prove that I was right. So I finally got to court, and I showed the assistant DA my pictures. Hey, I had 8 by 10 glossies here. I showed her that, hey, you can't even see the decal on the ground. It's faded. And I said, besides that, my parking receipt, besides that, it was 4:30 in the morning in March when I went in, and there's no way there was enough light to see that decal. I showed him my boarding pass, a 5 a.m. flight. I was there early, not enough light. What about those hash marks in between handicapped parking spots? Well, I showed her that there was a car parked on top of those hash marks. And what about the post? It's supposed to have the sign saying handicapped parking only. I showed her. Mine was the only spot that had a hole instead of a sign. Seeing is believing. And so we got the first letter of John. John says, we have seen, watched, and touched the word of life. And we are writing all of this to you so that our joy may be complete. And my friends, we have seen, we have watched, we have touched our Lord. Seeing is believing. Have periodically, has not your heart burned within you when you have felt His presence in your life and He is so really there? He has been touching you. And do you not sometimes see Him in other people? Do they not sometimes speak for Him to you through other people? I was talking to a young person a couple of weeks ago, and he said that he sees Jesus Christ in the suffering people because he works with those types of people, and he says, every day I see Jesus Christ in those people. Have you not felt and seen Jesus Christ in your blessings? More importantly, when you've been in trouble, when you've been laid low, haven't you felt Him there with you? Even though things may not gotten changed, but you have felt Him there with you. Seeing is believing. We have seen Him. We have watched Him. We have touched Him. And so we go out and we share that Jesus Christ with other people through our words and through our actions so that our joy will be complete. Have a great week. Take care.